And this second leg kicked off. Zac11Moore representing Wales, you can probably guess, is in that home Wales replica kit, and it is Dani representing Ajax. You're thinking, is he actually representing Ajax? Yes, he's Ajax's esports player, linked in with, I think it's AJAX Quintex. I might have pronounced that one wrong, but here's Ronaldo now, a chance to make it even worse for Zac11Moore. And I think he is down in the box there, Ronaldo. I'm sure he'll be getting back up very shortly, and that will go for a corner. But Dani's knocking on the door, and one thing that we see a lot of players do when they've got a lead is to sit back and hold off, and for me that's not how you win a game. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to push on for more goals. It was the early start from Dani that really knocked the stuff in. This could be a big chance. Ronaldo, good now penalty, injured again you could say. Louise there, the CDM card. It was the early start from Dani that really knocked the stuffing out of Zac11Moore in that last game. 2 early goals really killed his momentum, killed his vibe in the first leg of the final. And I want to see Zac start strongly. Even if it's not a goal, just put on the pressure, put on the chances, make Dani think in his mind this game is far from over. Most definitely, it is a big chance now. Suarez just needs to get past Rio Ferdinand, which lays it out to Marcelo. Maybe a driven ball across the box. Should have kind of caught in 2 minds there. It's a question of, do I go for a low driven that 9 times out of 10 normally works, or do I take a cross? But an early goal is needed by Zac11Moore. Messi, pull it. Ronaldo now, go outside on the right foot. This is a chance, low driven could be an option. Cuts back inside, needs to finesse. Where's the shot coming? Just overplayed it, for me far too overplayed that. It did the Berber spinning side, it did the ball roll, just take the shot then. I think he took an extra touch. He went onto his left foot as well. It's the 99 Ronaldo though, he should be able to finish that chance. Here we go, 1-2, big chance this could be. Back to goal there, played the wrong ball. If he was just maybe 90 degrees more to the left, I reckon that ball would have come off. Yeah, we could have a counter-attack on his hands here. Pele driving into the penalty area. They're going to cut back in now. Hullet does do enough though, and it shows that Zac can get a goal. He can. He just needs to use that chance when he gets it. Messi trying to just get on to the end of that one. I think for me, somebody playing potentially with a little bit more confidence, seeing as Zac11Moore playing to his full potential, to the fullest of his confidence, takes the shot with Ronaldo when he did beat his man inside the box. I think he just wanted the perfect opportunity. He just needs a goal. Sometimes you can't make the perfect goal though, Richard. Sometimes you need to, when you need a goal like you do now, when you're 2-0 down in aggregate, you need a goal, no matter how it goes in, no matter if it's some would say, a sweaty goal back in the day. A goal is a goal, and you don't want to give the ball away there. This could be even worse for him, but De Gea just does a job there. And we talk about players conceding when they throw it out like that. These keepers have got super throws, remember. They can go long from them, but often we see players lose the ball from them. Yeah, it's one of the mysteries of FIFA, really. The goalkeeper throws, the goalkeeper kicks. You see so many goals conceded from the goalkeeper throwing the ball out and then your opposition heading it straight back onto you, pretty much straight onto your centre-backs, and just walking in on goal. Here comes Neymar now. And that is, he's batting up against Kyle Walker, which is an absolute super card. Everyone seems to love that card. The 89 rated Kyle Walker. What an option as a fullback. I think he's the most popular choice. We've seen Pizichet being used, we've seen Carvajal, but that Kyle Walker card, he links in well with the Premier League centre-half. This is a big chance now. Messi could feed it to Suarez. Not the fastest of players you want there. If that was Ronaldo, that could have completely changed the complexion of that attack, but it's still 2-0 and time is getting on. Yes, Dani's just slowly just working down the clock. It might not look like it, but whenever he's got the ball, he's not going to concede a goal. You can't concede if you've got the ball. This could be a good chance now. Messi doing ever so well, goes for the finesse, and you can't really win on a shot. Sometimes you say you've taken it too early or you've taken it too late, but what I'm seeing there is a positive. He's had a shot. Yeah, it was just a fantastic save there. Messi tried a little back heel around the corner, but it was David Luiz once again getting in the way of that, and we could have a counter-attack on his hands. I can see Pele up the top of the pitch, decides to use Pele. Going to go for the overlap and does pull that one off. Ronaldo into Pele. This is, I think, is that Pele maybe in centre midfield? An interesting choice that a lot of players seem to do. It's the left attacking mid of the 3 cams in the formation that he's using. Ruud Gullit on the other side behind, and in the middle you've got Luis Suarez, the team of the year card, behind Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo fizzes that one across, and very dangerous cross that. You've got to be confident to play in those areas, and especially when you're 2-0 down, a goal for Dani for me would kill this game. Yeah, the confidence would go. Yeah, I'm not even too sure that Zac really knew that it was clearing that. I think he was just
spamming the A button.
Just saying, get rid of that one, because I don't want to be going down 3-0, and I know Sean Allen will be there, very close friend as well. These two are grouped together, and they were in different semi-finals. It was Danny that beat Dragon, otherwise it could have been these two in the final. Could have been Sean Allen versus Dragon, but at the moment it is AJAX Dani, and you can see why. He's 2-0 up on aggregate, and something needs to change from Zac11Moore. He needs a goal massively before half-time.
Yeah, at 2-0 though, it's not a safe scoreline for Danny.
Certainly not.
All it takes is one opportunity for Zac to...
Oh, that's a turn and a half. Suarez.
Good defending once again there from Zac. It's been a good defensive first half, this. He's had to deal with a lot of chances from Danny being created. He's created a couple of his own chances. We see De Gea making a few saves. The Ronaldo skill run that nearly created him that opportunity. But it's been an improvement on that last half.
He seems to be playing with a little bit more of a purpose going forward now. Messi, he's got a big option on that right-hand side if he wants to take him.
Tried
it, but this is Messi. You know, you might not be the best at long passes, but when you need the goods, it needs to bring them.
Yeah, he just used these. He used his right foot there, I think, to chip the ball out wide, and unfortunately gave it away for Zac11Moore. Pele teasing his
goal
defence.
Before half-time would kill this for Zac11Moore. Ball's just floating around the box there, and that just goes for half-time in this Xbox final. 2-0 the score in the second leg. 45 minutes in-game time, and that will be number 16 place confirmed in the grand final in London.
Yeah, AJAX Dani is 45 minutes of FIFA away from confirming his place at London. Big half for him. A very, very big half. You might see him fall back into a defensive shell, possibly. I can't see the pressure getting to him. He's an experienced player. We saw a change there come on for Zac11Moore.
Just wait to see who that is on the left.
Looks like Gareth Bale, his fellow Welshman, coming on.
Sometimes you need to look to your own to bring the goods, and it is Gareth Bale that comes on for Neymar.
What a story that would be if Gareth Bale can claw Zac11Moore back into this final.
Vieira out to Hullet now for AJAX Dani. Now he just needs to make sure that, you know, he doesn't think, right, I've already won this tie, because he's a long way from winning it. This is esports FIFA. We've seen how it works. We've seen the upsets. We've seen the joy. We've seen the emotion. But most of all, we've seen the disappointment.
Yeah, I think that's the one overriding factor.
Oh, here we go. Suarez goes for the shot, and
fantastic save from David Gea. Zac just got caught on his own box there. Gave away the ball to the 98 Luis Suarez, and quite surprised we're not seeing a 3-0 scoreline.
He can't be giving away the ball like that and the possession in those dangerous areas. Otherwise, it's going to get worse for him. Marcelo, Vieira,
another very risky pass.
Rid of the ball there, and you've got to look. How deep is that attacking line from Zac11Moore? If I'm Zac11Moore by now, I'm saying push out early on the attacking side of things, get a goal, then maybe go balanced again, or just at least go attacking.
Yeah, the way you need to think of it though, if I'm Zac11Moore personally, I'm thinking, if I go attacking and I do concede a goal, that's the tie completely over. It's job done for Danny. So maybe he's going to stay on defensive, maybe till the 70th minute. We've seen quick-fire goals go in. We saw it yesterday with Principe. He scored 3 goals in around 30 minutes, I think, in-game FIFA time. So goals can go in, especially with the players, the psychological side of it, something that's quite undervalued. Great spin from Ronaldo. Heading to Messi.
Maybe on the overlap. Oh, it's just at times, you know, we say players overwork it too much. Sometimes you've got to go back to the basics. Play the ball, have a touch, play the ball. You know, we're seeing a lot of the LT, it does work at times, but there's a time and a place. And right now, you just need to get that ball into the box, get it around the area, have a shot, have a go at goal, because at the moment, you're going to be going out.
Yeah, as I was just mentioning, the psychological side of it, all he needs is one goal to get straight back into this game. His confidence will grow. Danny will be thinking, please, I cannot bottle, I cannot choke this final at all, because we've seen it in the past. Players throw away leads, take it to extra time.
We won't mention the main game, but it was last year's final. And here comes Bale now, the Welshman, trying to help out Zac11Moore, the Welshman too, but it's just not good enough at times. Look at that, it's simple. Stop, play the ball, but he's been intercepted there, and you've got to give credit to Danny's high pressure. And it's 25 minutes left in this time, which is realistically in real life about 3.5 minutes, maybe 4. And here comes a pause. This is where it will get interesting. We can't see Zac11Moore, but Zac11Moore will be in his team right now. Will be looking at a hero right now. Will be saying, I need a hero right now. I need someone that's going to book my ticket to London, and I need to change something ASAP.
Yeah, I'm thinking we saw Dembele come on last game for him, the team of the season. Ousmane Dembele, potentially him, potentially Aubameyang. We've already seen 2 changes come on though for Zac11Moore. We saw team of the season Hazard, I believe, and also we saw the team of the season. It
will be the introduction of Messi for AJAX Dani. You know, interesting choice. That could come back to haunt him, but it's Dembele coming on, the man that had the big chance last game. This is where we're going to see a bit of game management now.
Yeah, he's just going to keep the ball, work down the clock. The clock is going to be his best friend right now.
He needs something big, and time is certainly running out. Certainly no friend, but here comes AJAX Dani now. Ronaldo, finesse, and that's game over. Look at the emotion. He knows he's done a job. AJAX Dani has pretty much booked his place in London, and look what it means to him.
Yeah, the raw emotion pouring out of AJAX Dani. He's up on his feet. He's going to, it's high fives all round. The Dutchman has booked his place in London. And what heartbreak for Zac.
The whole of AJAX right now is going absolutely mad. The whole of the Eredivisie is probably behind this guy. And it is AJAX Dani that, to me, it's going to be 3-0. It's going to be game over. 20 minutes left of in-game FIFA time, unless we can see some sort of miracle. It's not going to be any better. And that will be 3-0 to AJAX Dani in that blew away Holland strip. Zac11Moore, remember, he came bottom of the group and somehow got through that semi-final of Epsilon Fully, topped the group, won every single game, but he needs some hope now, he needs some emotion, but the final pass hasn't been there, Rich, has it?
Yeah, he's just not being able to create clear-cut chances. All of the chances that have come to him have sort of been half chances.
Half-hearted, maybe.
Yeah, and then especially when you're playing something with the defensive prowess of Dani.
This could be a cut now, and this could be 4-0. Plays across, and what a save. Second time of asking him. He's got to be saying there. He's lucky he's 3-0 up, because that should be going in.
Yeah, Ronaldo puts it wide. I'm sure it'd be a much more angry reaction if this game wasn't already wrapped up.
Well, trying to just get past Ferdinand, but you know, he's been one of my favourite defenders to watch so far on the Xbox side. Rio Ferdinand, he always does a job. He always gets rid of the basics, always, it just calms things down.
Yeah, an incredible centre-back. That's why so many pros use him. They've got every player on the game at their disposal to use. And you see the Laurent Blancs, you see Rio Ferdinand, Sergio Ramos. They're the 3 main centre-backs that the Xbox side of FIFA do tend to use.
And the likes of Ruud Gullit as well is normally a favourite in there in centre midfield. A lot of people use him as a defender, as the defensive midfielder, sorry, or an attacking midfielder. And it will be AJAX Dani. It was 3-0 up. Here comes Zac11Moore though in that Welsh home strip. He's 3-0 down, and unless a goal comes now, there might be a very slim chance. That one goes to the back post, and Alonso just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, Max Alonso clearing his lines there. He's not gave up yet, Zac, which I like to see. A lot of players might have realising that this game's done, just kept the ball, stood still with it, but he's kept on going right till the end, and credit where it is due. He's been a great finalist, put on some fantastic performances in this competition so far.
And this could be 4-0 now. Messi's through for AJAX Dani, and he's just looked to the camera there. He's son, how is that one not gone in?
Yeah, he's shocked that Messi put that one wide. He's had a couple of chances like that where other times, 9 times out of 10, even 9.5 times out of 10, those go in. We saw one earlier with Ronaldo, actually. I can't pinpoint the game, but he just put it over the bar, so maybe the pressure and the stage is getting to the players, but he's done enough, Dani.
We need to remember that this is live in Munich. Anyone that is watching, these qualifiers are basically in the heart of Germany, the city of Munich. It's been beautiful recently. He's had some great days of sun, and you know, it's been some long and intense games for these guys. They've been playing from 10 AM some days in the group stages. It's a 5-day event, 50 players in total, and there we have it. There is your Xbox side winner, day 4 AFC AJAX Dani will be going to London, along with the likes of Unilag Gorilla, the likes of #TAS, The Bullock, Vitality Rocky. The list goes on.
Yeah, he'll be joining Rafifa from the Americas. He qualified for London. What a tournament.
What a tournament. He turned it completely around on his head. This guy deserves credit. He came back numerous occasions in the semi-final.